Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where a funny thing happened on the way to the Ruthard Palace.
You look like you're at a loose end.
Sir, I'm going to be rushed off my feet till evening. I might have time after that.
First, tell Father Prokop that I don't need him to serve that mass. Second, go to the town hall and tell them that the 2 carts arrived in town.
You mean that town hall? That one right there?
By the Emperor Charles Inn and pick up my smoked meat from the innkeeper. And mind you're back here by evening.
But I've already got a lot on my plate. Am I supposed to just drop everything?
Chop chop! What are you gaping at? Do you want me to beg? All right. God be with you.
Thank you, sir.
You want him to go to that town hall right there, the one that you're standing right next to. 600 years and nothing's changed. I'm not exaggerating, I've worked for people like that. Unbelievable. Well anyway, mission complete. We have some very, very incriminating evidence against the Royal Mint Master Vavak, which I'm sure Lord Ruthard will be very, very interested in. Hang on a minute. Oh no. Oh, this happens occasionally. Did you notice I just slowed down there for no apparently good reason? You see the puddle of water? The game slows you down when you're wading through water, because you do slow down when you're wading through water, but the game's got an awfully funny way of deciding what constitutes deep water and what doesn't. Watch what happens as I go over that puddle. Alright, let's just make sure I'm not going to run into anybody along the way. Watch how drastically I slow down. And stop. The game thinks that's deep water. Anyway, whatever.
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
Who's this guy?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisak.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us, to paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
Probably not for long.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Oh, I've been looking for this fella.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunslin,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Oh, this is going to be good.
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavak come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
The fuck you are?
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Yeah, this does have the potential to go one of two ways.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster what is being said about him.
Oh, my pleasure, your lordship.
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. Together, you've been falsifying the mining records. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears from the records and ends up in your pockets. That's a capital crime. The king won't let you get away with that, whether Sigismund or Wenceslas.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the royal mint master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I'm not telling them I've got the proof on me.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Can I stab him now?
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master? Wait! We got off on the wrong foot!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Bergov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time, until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunzlin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
It'll be fine.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Bergov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Bergov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
So, we now own the Royal Mintmaster. It's a bit touch and go there for the moment because the negotiations with him in the courtyard could have gone either way. But thankfully he saw reason. So, Rosa, where the hell's she gone? Am I looking in the right room? Ooh. No. I thought about it. But no, I'm not gonna rob from the Rutards. Well, maybe I will. Let's just close the door, make sure nobody sees me. Okay, what have we got in here? It's a very hard lock, so hopefully that means there's something valuable. I mean, it's not like I even need money at this point. I've got pretty much the best armour I'm ever likely to get. And I have 74,000 groschen. So, you know, unless I see something exceptional, or a skill book or something that I haven't already read, and there's basically bugger all in here, but I'll take the wine. I'm trying to improve my drinking skill. Now then, Rosa. Where the hell is this? Yeah, that's the window she was in. So where is she? That's overlooking the courtyard. Oh, I'm confused. Still, while I'm here,
So...
see if there's anything valuable lying around. Doesn't appear to be, though. So, where the hell... I don't understand. I don't see Rosa. She'll be in her room. She is very definitely not in her room. So where the hell... Oh, there's... Oh, okay, fine.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Sure. I won't miss it.
Wait, though. We haven't got to the hard part yet. From the shrine...
So, the game's done this sort of thing before. I don't object to it, but I just don't want to make you sit and listen to it for two very, very good reasons. Rosa's about to give me a huge, complicated list of instructions on how to follow various different landmarks to find the secret entrance to the castle.
Still standing.
When I get there and do it, I'm not going to need to have remembered any of this. I just need to remember where the first landmark is, and then I'll be prompted to get to the next one from there. So there's not a lot of point in listening to all the instructions now. So that's one of the reasons. The other one is, I have no intention of going to Castle Malashov to rescue Hans today. Fuck Hans, he knows what he did. And I have more important things to do. I need to check in with the People's Popular Front of Kuttenberg and find some more thieving jobs to do. And why is there always a fight happening outside the front of the hole in the wall? And it's always the same people. And the bouncer never seems to give... Well, why should the bouncer give a shit? If they're doing it in the street, fine, as long as they're not doing it inside. Speaking of inside, who's got some work for me? Well, Brother Comrade Chenyek has directed me to a new thieving contact. And she goes by the name of Rat.
Oh, what a mess. Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hog, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hog is my best friend.
Chenyek said you might have some work on the side for me.
Sure. You did a pretty good job last time. I'll give you that. So, I think you can be trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
I know how it is. I'll do it.
Good. But there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian whoreson Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly, his seal. Now do you get it?
Ah, I understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude a few interesting binding contracts, eh?
Most astute. Exactly so. Bring me the seal, and whatever else you find on the way is yours. Corpses can always be difficult, so if you want any good luck charms, just say so.
I just need to know where it is.
Where is the dead mine owner's tomb?
Right in the Sedlet's graveyard in the underground ossuary. Just look for a freshly bricked hole in the wall. It might be marked with something.
All right.
Good. Now I know everything.
So, break a leg, brother.
So, an ossuary. An ossuary is a place where you store the bones of the dead. You've probably seen catacombs that are lined with the skulls and bones of dead people. And there's a common misconception that that's what a catacomb is. It's not actually the case. The correct term is an ossuary. You can have an ossuary in a catacomb, but not every catacomb is an ossuary, if that makes any sense. And this is the ossuary at Sedlet's Monastery. And like a lot of places in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, this is yet another location that not only actually exists, but you can actually go there today and visit for yourself. It's actually something of a tourist attraction. It contains the bones of 30,000 plague victims. And it's in way better condition today than it is right now here in the game. Here in the game, it's actually in a fairly shocking state. There's bones everywhere. These are all supposed to be piled up and sorted, and, well, clearly somebody isn't doing their job. But how do I get down into the tombs? Hello, what's that? There's a book. Oh, is that a skill book? It is a skill book. Oh no, it's a law book. Well, this is going to improve my scholarship skill. So, why the hell not? Oh, hang on, what's the significance of the... Oh, the red text. Valuables were taken to the northernmost corner of the graveyard and sedlets and buried in a mass grave. I believe we have just found a clue. Now, it's not relevant to the job that we're here for. This wealthy mine owner certainly wasn't buried in a mass grave, but Rat did say all she wanted was the seal. Anything else I found here was for me. So I'm looking for a mass grave in the northernmost corner of the graveyard. Thing is, the mass grave might not be obvious depending on how long ago it was filled in, but the note in the book did say look for a stone circle and a cross with a wreath on it. And yeah, this is it. This is the mass grave of a bunch of wealthy guests from the feast in Kuttenberg, who apparently were all buried with their valuables on them. Well, 5 hours. I mean, it is a mass grave.
Like the mass grave of the guests from the Kuttenberg feast I read about. Didn't the book say they buried them with all their valuables?
It certainly did. So, silver cross with a garnet, 328 groschen, so there's a good 500 groschen there. Which isn't bad. Is that it? Oh wait, no, there's something here. I can just zero in on it. Yeah. There's about another 200 groschens worth there. Is that everything? It appears to be it. Yeah, I've already checked that body. Seriously, that's it? I mean, it's not bad. We're talking about 700 groschens worth of mixed cash and valuables, and I mean, you know, that's not nothing. It's a mark of how rich I am at the moment that I'm actually disappointed that I've only found 700 groschens worth of stuff. One thing that I have just noticed, however, is my energy is dangerously low. It's been a couple of days since I actually slept. And I really don't want to have to fast travel all the way back to Kuttenberg to the inn and then come back here. But I don't have to, because there are various different potions that I can take to keep myself alert. I'll pay for it later because I'll crash hard. But for the moment, I just need a little pick-me-up to keep me going. I can't remember which potion it is. Was it cockerel? It's not buck's blood. There we go, cockerel. Increases energy, and energy decreases 20% slow over half a day. Yeah, we'll have some of that. That should keep me going for a while. Right, anyway, back to the ossuary. We need to find this mine owner's tomb. And on the way back, I discover that I am not completely alone in the graveyard tonight. Meet Brother Morticius.
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Morticius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Oh. I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound, and companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
Is this guy taking the piss?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother, in God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Aye, 'tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow, you'll be well rewarded.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm here poking around anyway. May as well.
All right, then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls. The second out of cracked. The third then build from arms and legs, and hear this quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment, thou shalt not, thou shalt, curses. None of the commandments rhymes with that.
And he was doing so well. Let's see if we can help.
Lose thy virtue, thou shalt not.
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now. It grows late. The task before you cannot wait.
All right, so if I understand correctly, I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space. Many bones lie there in darkness, waiting for their rightful place.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too? I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. What makes a hole?
I'm wondering if this is actually a prerequisite to getting into the crypt. Because I was in here before, and I could see a sort of blocked off hole that led down into the crypt, which is where the mine owner is going to be. But I didn't see a way of getting in there. And it may be that you need to take this side quest to actually open up access to the crypt. Or possibly I was just doing it wrong. But either way, I need to get into the crypt underneath the ossuary, not just to get the seal from the dead mine owner, but also in order to complete this new side quest for Brother Morticius. There aren't enough bones in the ossuary to actually get it completed. You need to get down into the crypt and collect more bones from down there. So that's 2 reasons why I need to get access to the crypt underneath the ossuary. At least that's what Brother Morticius made it sound like. Yep, 22 of 32. I need another 10 skulls. Let's just clean up the rest of the mess here.
Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And then I'll sweep you into a corner.
Still plenty of bones lying around. I might find some more Oh, hang on. Yes, now I can access the trapdoor to the crypt. I did need to take on this side quest. Welp. I found my spare skulls.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
It is as black as a witch's tit down here. Thankfully, I do have torches. Oh, spare torch as well. I may as well take it. Can never have too many of these things and they don't weigh much. So, I'm looking for 2 things. More piles of bones, and I'm also looking for the crypt of this, what was he? Mine owner? Yes, a mine owner. And I'm looking for his seal. There's more bones here I can pick up. So, wealthy mine owner. I'm not expecting to find him in any of these wooden crates. Or any of the piles of bones that have just been scattered around on the floor here, but oh hello, what's that? That looks like a knight's tomb of some kind. That's very interesting. It's not what I'm looking for though. I suspect something as fancy as that down here is probably quest related, even if it's not a quest that I'm currently on, but I'll try to remember that for the future. So, is there another fancy tomb up here? Oh wait, what was that? There was something.
This looks like the crypt for the monks. Wonder how long they've been lying here.
Interesting, but doesn't seem important. Another pile of bones. Gonna need these for when I get back upstairs. Oh, what's this? Is this the exit? I think I found the way out. Because I'm not getting back out the way I came in. I fell through a hole. So that's probably the way out. Okay, so left turn here. This looks curious. What's this? Fried snow. That's some kind of delicacy. Or is it? Is it some kind of potion? Let's take a quick look. It'll be listed under food. It's not listed as a potion. It is a food. Fried snow. This delicacy has great sentimental value. I knew this was obviously a reference to something. I didn't have any idea what it was a reference to, so I did have to go and Google it. Apparently it's a reference to Undertale. So those of you who've played Undertale, you're probably already going, oh yeah. But the rest of us, no idea. So, anyway, let's keep looking. Oh, hang on a minute. That's the way I came. I fell through the hole there, which means I've now done a full circuit, and I didn't find the mine owner's tomb. So now, since the only obvious tomb down here was that one, the knight's tomb, the mine owner must have been walled up somewhere. So now I'm looking for weakened walls. You remember the place where I found the fried snow? The Undertale reference. Just opposite is this very suspicious looking dead end with a section of wall that I can pull down. Come on, Henry, don't make a meal of it. Please tell me you're not going to do this one brick at a time.
This is going to take a while.
I don't need to pad out the running time that badly. Okay,
Fresh
there
plaster,
it is.
Cross on the wall. That'll be it.
Alright. Looks like there's a bunch of potions here as well. But this is what I'm after. The dead guy's seal, so we can forge some business documents. And wait, there's no seal here. A boot, a button and a crucifix. No seal. What the hell? Did we just have bad information, or has somebody gotten here before me?
Oh, damn. The seal isn't here. Somebody got here before me. I'll have to go pay a visit to the local gravedigger. What the hell is this brandy doing here?
Yeah, but no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody could have gotten here before me. A thief wouldn't have resealed the wall afterwards. Whoever took the seal from the body, assuming my intel's good and there was actually a seal on the body in the first place, but whoever did it must have done it before the crypt was sealed up, rather than after the crypt was sealed up, which points to the gravedigger. So let's go and have a word with the gravedigger. At dagger point if necessary. Oh, actually, since we're here anyway, and I know where the ossuary is, and I don't exactly know where the gravedigger is, let's just get this finished. Ah, shit, I need one more skull. One more? Are you kidding me? Well, we've got enough cracked skulls.
First pyramid is done. Impressive. Even if I say so myself.
You cannot be... Please say I don't have to go back down into the crypt. There's got to be a skull lying around here somewhere. I just need one more intact skull. Come on, Henry. Oh, we can add the arm and leg bones. That's that one done.
If I hadn't
So I've
built
done
it
the cracked
myself,
skulls, I've done the
it'd
thigh
give me a
bones,
scare.
and one,
Just one more.
intact skull. Oh, there's got to be one here. Yes! 3 human skulls. Don't know how I missed the shelf, but that's it. God, there's more over there as well. Well, I don't need them anymore. So where it there was that it? No, that was the pile of cracked skulls. There we go, the pile of intact skulls.
Three beautiful piles. I'm proud of myself. The old monk will be delighted.
Okay. I'll report to Brother Morticius. Crazy old bastard.
Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him.
Well, to kill two birds with one stone here now, I need to speak to the gravedigger about the crypt, and I can also speak with him about Brother Morticius, and that looks like the gravedigger.
I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fellow. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead?
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary, then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks. Wait, what did this fellow want from you, anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel? May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. Come now, show me. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I still have to do a bit of work here, but I'll do that myself. I'll keep it like this. People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
Well, that's nice and all, but I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
Well, shit. Have I been had? Did I just get diddled by a ghost? Stick around and find out. But first, I need to speak to the gravedigger about a certain crypt.
I'm interested in that recent funeral of the rich mine owner, Hanneman Rot.
Yeah, and what's it got to do with me? He's dead. His tomb's in the ossuary.
Yeah, about that.
And you don't know anything about the looting of the tomb?
God, no, nothing. He's dead, buried, and the work is paid for. I don't know anything else.
Fine. We'll let it be, gravedigger.
Wait, no we won't. Henry, have you forgotten? You have a dagger.
I want to ask you about that tomb.
God, again?
Fine. We'll let it be, gravedigger.
Huh.
See you soon, my friend.
That's odd. So, there are no conversation options you can have with a gravedigger to get him to confess. Which for this game is very unusual. I do, however, have two other options. I can try to rob him, assuming he's keeping the seal on his person. Or I can go to his house, break in, and thieve it from there. You know, I don't think I've ever actually pickpocketed anybody in this game. Let's give it a go. The thing is, pickpocketing's awkward, especially on a moving target, because you actually have to focus on their money pouch, and they're moving away from you. And you know what's easier? Just mug them. Knock him out, sneak up on him, knock him out, and then check the body. So, what are we looking for? Door and chest keys. Okay, so he doesn't actually have the seal on. Oh no, he does have the seal on him. There it is. Alright, job done. I wonder, did I have to go through that whole rigmarole? Would I have just been able to find and rob the gravekeeper like that, and then complete the mission instantly, without having to go through the whole thing in the ossuary? If you're going to play this game through yourself, and you don't mind the spoilers, and you're watching these videos, give that a try. Let me know. Right, anyway, back to the hole in the wall.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I found the seal of the dead mine owner, Rot. Here it is.
Very good, brother. Very good. Did you have any trouble?
Just a minor inconvenience. The grave had already been looted when I got there, so I had no choice but to find and rob the thief. But I'll keep his name to myself. At any rate, the gravedigger now has a good reason to brick up the tomb again.
See how my charm protected you. Things could have also taken a nasty turn.
What will you do with the seal now?
I'll put it to good use, of course, but that's my concern. The guild thanks you. Now that cunt Sigismund and his councillors won't get a single groschen from Rotswill.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you're interested in some more work, or would like to learn something, you know where to find me.
And so that was the Beyond the Grave quest. Except not quite, because there is still the unresolved matter of what the hell was going on with the ghost of Brother Morticius. Here's the thing. As far as the game's concerned, it's over and done with. There is no follow-up quest to find out what happened. The game doesn't point you in the right direction. There are no clues whatsoever. But if you just happen to be paying attention while doing other quests, which we will cover in the future, you might recognise a certain blind man loitering around either the tavern or the laundry spot in the village of Miskovitz.
So here you are. Do you know how long I've been looking for you? They told me you were dead.
I haven't had such a good laugh for years. You ought to see your face.
I don't find it funny. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Wait, speaking of which, you're not rhyming anymore.
Because I'm not Morticius, you donkey.
What? So who are you?
I'm just a simple poet. A rambler and a wayfarer.
So you made the whole thing up?
Not all of it. Morticius was my grandfather. The poor fellow was probably bored to death in the ossuary, so he sired a bunch of babes all over this domain. Of course, as a monk. He didn't leave much of an inheritance, so all I have left of him is his old habit. But you can play some pretty good tricks with it. I got you, didn't I?
You know what? Well done.
Yeah. I'll confess, you got me. I really believed you were a monk.
Then my act was a success. And now, thanks to us, there will be 3 lovely pyramids of bones in the ossuary. Not everyone gets to leave behind such a memorial for posterity, eh?
Yeah, that's just great. But you promised me a reward.
All right. So you don't feel like you made an ass of yourself or nothing? I'll teach you a bit about poetry. What do you say?
And so your reward, not just for piling all the bones up in the ossuary, but actually finding Brother Morticius later on, even though there is no quest to do so, is to get a bit of a boost to your scholarship skill. And honestly, fair play to the guy, because he 100% had me. I absolutely fell for it. So good job, even if you're not actually Brother Morticius. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.